What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Kinetik 615 back for another Michigan Wolverines watch along. We've got a noon kickoff today at Wrigley Field, taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. Should be a fun one. Be interesting seeing the game at Wrigley Field. I don't remember if I've ever actually watched a football game at a baseball stadium, but it'll be fun. Our buddy Lichemax should be joining us at some point for the game today. As usual, this is just going to be a fun fan watch along. It is not intended to be a professional podcast. I am not a professional like our guys Johnny Olden or Maze Madman. I'm just a fan that's here to watch the game and hang out with y'all while we do it. Dave Portnoy saying he's scared of this game. What do y'all think the score is going to be? Put your score predictions in the chat. I gave the prediction earlier this week on May's Madman show and over on Big Discussions. I think I said 27-17 Michigan, or 27-13, excuse me. This is really interesting seeing a football field in inside Wrigley Field. It's interesting. See, I'm just going to send the link out to a few people. Yeah, I agree with everything that Mark Ingram just said. I mean, he said it very well, worded it very well. We got Michigan coming out now wearing the white and blue uniforms. Of course, we got the winged helmet, the famous winged helmet at Michigan. We got Blake Frazier. We got Max Bredesen. It's interesting. They're coming out of the dugout. It's just an interesting visual. The football field inside the baseball stadium, shaped very weirdly, and the end zones go right up to the fans on two sides, and then on one of the sidelines, the fans are right there behind you, and then in the other sideline, you've got a mile between the field and the fans. Bryce Underwood, 11 touchdowns on the season so far. I apologize, guys, if I'm not as talkative as I normally try to be on these shows. Um, I am going on currently 21 hours, 20 no, 22 hours of being awake. I'm going to try to push through this game before I lay down to get more sleep. So apologize if my attention is a little bit wandering today. Why is Jenny Taft in the scoreboard? That's interesting. Well, it's kind of a home game. Technically, it's an away game for Michigan, but I have a feeling there's going to be more Michigan fans at Wrigley Stadium than Northwestern fans. All right, here we go. They got lining up for the kickoff. Michigan's going to receive the ball first. Bryce. The first throw is to Jordan Marshall for 9-yard gain. Starting 6 freshmen today. Deacon Tony Ellie is starting today. Bryce gets sacked on first down. What happened here? Just beat. Who did he beat? Bryce Underwood taking a 5-yard sack there. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Now we got Bryce and shotgun, 2nd and 15. Fires quick left to Marsh. Big gain there. It's going to be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. Bryson shotgun here, 3 receivers. Tony Ellie in motion. Steps up, fires to McCulley. First down, still going. Tackled at the 45-yard line. 13-yard gain on the pass there. McCulley just on a little slant route from the slot. Gets 13 yards with a first down. Sideline throw down the field to Andrew Marsh, first down. 31-yard pass. That was awesome. Andrew Marsh motioned into the backfield for a split back look and then immediately went in on a wheel route out of the backfield up the sideline. Underwood threw it right over the defender, right to Andrew Marsh. Yeah, I'm not that good at it, Ripstar, but I don't know. I enjoy it. Bryson shotgun. Jordan Marshall hands it off to Jordan Marshall. Up the middle, gets 3, it looked like. Michigan's looking good coming out of the bye week. Bryce drops back, scrambles out of the pocket, and gets sacked. Jordan Marshall with a nice run up the sideline, and that's for first touchdown of the game. Jordan Marshall. Sprague got beat on that first sack. It's going to be 3rd and 22. Bryce throws it to Marlon Klein. Gets it to the 24-yard line. Be 4th down. Darth Zavada. Wow, he missed. What? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. JB Brown, what's going on? It wasn't me. It was JB Brown. Look at what he did to Tommy Doman last year. Yeah, I saw that rip star, and I remember back last year, um, like uh, December-ish, um, that he was one that TJ really wanted to come to Michigan before we got Mikey King. He wanted Daquan Finn to come here. Um, at this point, I'm glad he didn't. It's a horrible mentality. Decent run by Northwestern on that play. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of unique playing on Wrigley Field. Stones in pistol, hands it off again up the middle. 2-yard gain that time on the run. It'll be third down. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a cool visual. It's interesting how close to the fans that the field is on at certain points, and then on like one side it's like far away. But Rolder's playing. That's interesting. I didn't think he was going to play this week. Shotgun. Oh, and someone jumped early. Is it a false start or is that offsides? It's on Michigan, offsides. It's going to be a 2-yard gain. Second and 8, Northwestern. A little bit of a bumbled snap there, but they got it past the line of scrimmage for a yard. Starting to lose my voice a little bit. No, I haven't. I've almost been up for 24 hours. Wow, he caught that and stayed up. He might have got a first down there. Northwestern's going to punt. No, it was a fake. I didn't see it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like a first down for Northwestern. I'll be honest. I kind of like the American flag thing on their jerseys. Incomplete pass. And now they're going to call pass interference. I would be too. Did you see that play? Good. Good call there. Good call there. Good call there. Second and 10. Northwestern with an empty backfield, 5 receivers. Drops back. Michigan only rushing 4, and it's batted down at the line. Eno Edo with the hand on it. Third favorite, what? Under pressure, quick fires down the sideline, and it looks like he caught it. That was a nice throw by Northwestern there. I don't know that was caught. I don't know if that was caught. I don't think that was caught. Yeah, I don't think that was caught. Just a reminder, guys, we are live on both the Kinetik 615 and the Gamer Sideline channel. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the video, check out both channels. Your third favorite what, Ripstar? Hey, Ripstar. This post by Yoder on X. First drive, everything is going great. No Samaj Morgan the whole drive. Samaj in for one play. Michigan gets a touchdown called back for holding on an offensive lineman, then misses a 34-yard field goal. Not saying Samaj is cursing this offense, but I don't know what other explanation there is. Hey, but he might be out of line, but he's not wrong there. Punt by Northwestern. Yeah, I don't care about whether he wears a hairpiece or not. Here, like I know he takes a lot of flack from people in the community, but here's what I'll tell you about James Yoder. My interaction with James Yoder is that he saw the GoFundMe, he messaged me, he donated to my GoFundMe, he promoted my GoFundMe on his page and on his show for an entire week. And he didn't know me from Adam. So as much shit as he gets from people in the community, he reached out to me when he didn't have any reason to. And so I can't say anything bad about James Yoder. I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but dude's all right by me. Yeah, I wish. JB Brown needs to be replaced this offseason. Yeah, I don't know. Because then the question is, who do we have on staff that could replace him right now and do a better job? I don't know that we have anyone on staff that can immediately step into it. Davis Warren? Yeah, maybe. Laser from Bryce to Andrew Marsh for a first down there. 12-yard gain. Yeah, I mean, I said this a couple weeks ago, Ripstar. I don't know if you remember, but I said that that Marsh and McCulley are basically 1A, 1B. I would call Marsh wide receiver one, but I can't say he's wide receiver one over McCulley because I think they both have like very different skill sets. So, like in his role, McCulley's wide receiver one. In his role, Andrew Marsh is wide receiver one. But as far as pure talent, it's Marsh. Like I don't want to just like put Marsh into getting the looks that McCulley's getting because it's a different job. Quick throw to the left, first down. Zach Marshall. Jeez. Bryce is in his bag today, man. Fakes the handoff, play action. Jesus. Just another laser to Marsh. Man. Fakes the handoff, drops back, fires deep, overthrows McCulley. Yeah. Underwood to Marsh is gonna eat for years. And just a reminder, we are live on both the Gamer Sideline and on Kinetik 615. Let us know in the chat what you think of the game so far, how you think Bryce Underwood's looking, Andrew Marsh. What do you think of the game at Wrigley Field? Talk to us. Wait, is Keegan here? I don't see comments from Keegan. Got a minute left in the first quarter. Bryce in shotgun, 2nd and 10. Fakes the handoff, keeps it. Bryce carrying it, running, first down and some. Goes down at the 42-yard line. Couldn't tell if that was a designed run or a one read and then run. Play action. Bryce looking downfield, steps up in the pocket, takes off. Bryce running again. This time it's a scramble and gets tackled at the 36, 37-yard line. That'll be the end of the first. It'll be 2nd and 6 when we come back. Yoder might have been onto something. Sorry, guys. I'm a little out of it today. Had a little bit of a rough night. Wasn't able to really get any sleep last night, so I've been up since yesterday afternoon. But I didn't want to miss this. Had the AM Scramble podcast this morning over on the Final Whistle Network, and then I didn't want to miss this game or to miss doing the watch along. But you'll have to excuse me if I'm a little bit less alert than usual. That's exactly what I meant, Ripstar. Yeah, I don't know. Lichemax might join us at some point, or he might not. I know he had some errands that he had to run, but we'll see if he joins us. Should be 7-0 right now. Marshall, no gain. Bryce firing deep down the field to Marsh, caught. The Underwood to Marsh connection is crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. Andrew Marsh is insane. Yeah, I've never really paid that much attention to ESPN's rankings. To be honest, man, the more you know about the ranking system, the recruit ranking system, the more you realize that it's actually a really bad system. And we got Bryce and Marshall in the backfield. We got Channing Goodwin in motion, hands it off to Marshall, runs up the right, tackled at the 6-yard line, second and goal. Hands it off to Marshall up the middle. Touchdown, Michigan. Jordan Marshall. Yeah, they're going to be good, Ripstar. I think next year we're going to have Andrew Marsh. We're going to have at least one portal wide receiver, possibly two. We'll have true freshman Travis Johnson, Zion Robinson. Don't sleep on Jalen Pyle. I think we'll be all right. Technically, we could have Samaj and Fred Moore back. We could have Kendrick Bell back. We could still have Amari and Stewart. I didn't mean Fred Moore. Sorry. Fred Moore's transferring. But the rest of them. I actually like Kendrick Bell, man. Stay awake, guys. Trying to stay awake. Here's the kickoff. Goes out of the end zone. So yeah, speaking of which, since it's showing it on the commercial or on the broadcast right now, tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern, I'll be doing another watch along for the Vikings and Bears game. So if you're interested in hanging out for another watch along, I should be more alert, more awake for that one than I am currently. Um, Sorry guys, I am struggling a little bit because I haven't had sleep since yesterday. Nice coverage by Zeke Berry. The funny thing is, Ripstar, is I don't smoke and I've not drank an energy drink in 13 years. I've never drank coffee. Omalafe with a 2 or 3 yard gain. Be honest, man, I am struggling right now. Preston Stone and shotgun, single back, 3 receivers. Under pressure, trying to scramble out, and just throws it away. Fourth and 8. Are they going to try to fake it again? No, they punted this time. Samaj Morgan, fair catch. So far, Bryce is 10 of 11 for 139 yards. Oh, that was a risky throw. Tried to hit Klein on the crosser route, and that was a little bit risky there. Bryce drops back to throw, steps up in the pocket, fires left to McCulley, incomplete. Yeah, that was a questionable decision on to throw it to McCulley down the sideline. But let's be honest, Ripstar. If you're Bryce and you see Samaj Morgan open, are you throwing it to him? Couldn't see him. Be honest, guys. If I keep fading as quickly as I am now, I might have to call the stream at halftime because I'm struggling to stay up. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great for views, huh? Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see that, Ripstar. No one wants to watch. Just watch me sleeping. If I try to keep my eyes closed for 10 seconds, I'll probably fall asleep, so I can't do that. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm probably going to keep the pod going until halftime, but halftime I'm probably going to have to call it early, guys. Going to be second down for Northwestern. Yeah, I'm trying not to. I wanted to be able to come on here and do this show with y'all, but Stone is in pistol now. Receiver in motion, wing formation. Michigan showing blitz. They run up the middle and tackled at the line. There's Eno Etta and who else? Couldn't tell. Stone and shotgun. Somebody jumped early. All right, 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff, drops back to pass, fires left, connects. It's a gain of 4 or 5. I don't know, Ripstar. I didn't think Barham or Rolder were going to play today, but they were both in earlier. I don't know. There's a good pass by Preston Stone down to the 5-yard line. Be right back. All right, 2nd and goal. Stone in shotgun, trips left, blitz, under pressure, fires left, over the middle, connects. That's going to be a touchdown for Northwestern. Flag on the play. Oh, offensive pass interference. Interesting. Tight end in motion. Quick pass left. The slot. Makes one person miss. Gets back to the 15-yard line. It would be 3rd and goal for Northwestern. The delay of game. It does look cool at Wrigley Field. All right, 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. Fires left, incomplete. It'll be 4th and goal. All right, so Northwestern gets the field goal. It'll be 7-3. We got a little over 5 minutes left in the first half. Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I still like Zavada. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I heard something. I didn't know if something happened to my desk. All right, 1st and 10. Bryce under center. Hands it to Marshall up the middle. Cuts back right. Tackled at the 30-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Now Bryson shotgun, 3 receivers and a tight end, back in motion. Fires it for a 1st down to McCulley. Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Hands it to Jordan Marshall, runs up the left. Nice gain there. It's going to be second down. Second and 4. Shotgun. 4 receivers right. Bryce takes off. Incomplete pass. Who was he throwing it to? What was that? Was he throwing it to Marsh? Marsh was on the ground. What was he doing? What was Bryce doing there? Underwood steps up and throws as he's getting hit, and it's caught by Tonielli. Yeah, hey, that was a great play by Tonielli. He saw it happen. He immediately altered his route. He jumped up and like a basketball player, like a power forward, boxed the other guy out to bring that in. That was a really heads up play by Tonielli. Hands it off. Marshall up the middle, keeps going, first down. Jeez. It is so much fun watching Jordan Marshall run. What was that? All right, I guess it's Northwestern's ball. Oh man, I'm struggling to stay awake right now. No, he's busy. He said he'd get on if he could, but he had stuff he had to do. So I'm just gonna read this real quick. So and take it with a grain of salt. This is from AI. But when a defender extends an arm straight out to strike an opponent across the neck, head, or upper body, that rule is not explicitly named in the NCAA rulebook. However, the action is illegal under broader rules governing personal fouls and player safety. Under NCAA Rule 912A, striking an opponent with an extended forearm, elbow, fist, or palm is prohibited as a personal foul. This directly applies to the mechanics of a clothesline. Additionally, if the contact targets the head or neck area, especially on a defenseless player, falls under targeting rules 913 and 914. Well, it says across the neck, head, or upper body. Then the head or neck is only if it would be applied as a targeting rule. But the other rule, the base one that I'm talking about is 912A, that striking an opponent with an extended forearm, elbow, fist, or palm is prohibited as a personal foul to the neck, head, or upper body. Effectively, it's a rule that eliminates things like the clothesline tackle that caused that fumble. Nice tackle by TJ Metcalf there. Yes, it says these fouls carry a 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down for the offended team, and for targeting a potential ejection. Historically, clothesline tackles were legal in earlier eras of football, but have been phased out due to safety concerns and are now penalized under unnecessary roughness or related categories. Just throwing that out there. The play clocks are malfunctioning. What? Stone drops back to pass, fires over the middle, caught, still going, tackled at the 8-yard line. Jair Hill saved a touchdown. I guess it was Mason Curtis that made the tackle. First and goal, Northwestern. Shotgun, trips left. Fires over the middle, incomplete, and there's a flag. How do we not notice that we've got 12 people on the field? Pass tipped. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I am going to have to call this at halftime. I'm fading too fast. I thought I could make it through the game, but I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. Third and goal for Northwestern. Stone's pass deflected at the line. Rayshon Benny got a hand on it. Another flag. This one's on Northwestern. False start. Northwestern to kick the field goal. And it's good. 1 point game, 7-6. 1 minute left in the first half. Can Bryce lead a 1 minute scoring drive? Kickoff is up. And it's going to go out of the end zone. Nice throw by Marsh on the sideline. Bryce scrambles out, throws it to Marsh. Small gain. Be second down. Incomplete pass to guess who? Samaj Morgan. And there's whistles blowing it dead. Northwestern using their final timeout. 35 seconds left on the clock.
In this video, I'm
Martian motion. Bryce drops back to throw. Scrambles out, keeps it, gets back to the line. Clock is still running. It's 4th down. 4th and 5. 20 seconds left on the clock. What's Sharon going to do? Okay, so he calls the timeout with 2 seconds left on the clock. They're going to send Zavada out for a long field goal here. $60-yard field goal. Incomplete. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone that came in and hung out. I see we've got a bunch of people watching. Ripstar, I appreciate you hanging out in the chat. As I'm sure you noticed, I'm struggling to stay awake, so I'm just not going to be able to tough it out here on the podcast. But I appreciate everyone coming out. Normally, don't have this issue. Won't have this issue next week. For those that do follow the NFL, I will be doing a watch along podcast tomorrow for the Vikings Bears game. Oh, we got 1 second here, guys. Maybe I can talk Lichemax into coming up and carrying on the show for the rest of the.
Yeah, I can take it over from here.
All right. So so I'm not going to end the show, guys. I'm just gonna. I didn't realize that I had my camera off. Yeah, I'm struggling to stay awake. I've almost fallen asleep a couple times on camera, so I'm gonna hand it off to Mike Lichemax for the rest of the game. Y'all hang out with him, keep him company, keep the show going, and I'll be back tomorrow.
I need to fix my camera too.
Yeah, you need to fix that, bro. Yeah, you need to fix that.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
But I'll be back tomorrow with the Vikings Bears watch along, guys. And I'm gonna try to listen to or watch the game as I lay down and get some rest. So, but all right, guys, go blue. You guys, take it easy.
Well, hello, gang. How y'all doing today? Michigan's doing a pretty decent job, except for Zavada. Zavada kind of missed a punt there at the end there. Would have been nice if he would have made that one. Now if I unmute my mic. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we got everything rolling. I don't know why he doesn't have this on and why we are orange. Should be that color. And like that. There we go. Now everything's fixed. Hello, folks. It is I, Lichemax. So we are waiting for the game to resume at this point. I think we just hit halftime, so let's talk about something while that's rolling. So I don't know if you guys knew or not, but did you guys see that Lil Bro done got themselves in a little bit of a pickle? Um, yeah, it's on. Yeah, so Little Bro had to vacate 14 wins from the 2022 to 2024 season due to some recruiting violations they got hit with. I think that's fantastic because they were one of the teams that were on that train of bring the hammer, bring the hammer. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being too loud for you, Ripstar? But yeah, no. They were teaming up with Ohio State, wanting the hammer to drop on Michigan, and looks like they were just projecting. That was all. Because the hammer came down on them instead of us. They had several of their coaches got show causes. Several of them got uh yeah, they got show causes. They had to vacate wins from the 2022 to 2023 or fourth season. I don't remember which one it was. I'll have to check my notes. But yeah, so I think that is hilarious. That they wanted the hammer to drop on us so badly that they ended up getting the hammer dropped on them. So anyway, back to the game. So far this game, Bryce has been doing a pretty good job. Now, if we could get our receivers to catch the balls, predominantly Samaj Morgan, that'd be fantastic. Would be sitting pretty good. Zavada really needs to make those kicks that he's known for. He can't be missing kicks like this. That was an easy field goal for him, and I don't know why he missed that. There was no reason for it. It was an easy kick. He's been doing those kicks all season. There's no reason why you should have missed that. Our defense been doing fantastic, keeping them from scoring. We've held them to 2 field goals so far, which is good. If we can keep them from scoring the rest of the game, we'll be sitting pretty good. Gotta get that run game going a little bit better. I'm not really sold on Wink yet. I mean, I want to like him. I really do. I want to like Wink. I do. The only problem with Wink is it takes him 8 games to get his defense up and going. This is year 2 of this. Year 1, we had the same issue. 8 games, his defense is really inconsistent. He was blitzing when he didn't need to blitz. He was in coverage when he needed it. It wasn't working. And until week 8, when he really locked it down, and that's when we started to see the defense really come together. And I don't want that to be a regular occurrence with Michigan. I want Michigan to be a defensive juggernaut like we have been in the past. I want us to be able to win in those big situations. If we keep waiting until week 8 for our defense to come online, we're just going to be giving up a lot of stupid yards that we could have stopped. If this is going to be how Wink is going to continue for the foreseeable future, I would much rather have a different defensive coordinator. It's I want to like Wink, but we can't keep waiting until week 8 to have the defense come online. I understand a lot of it's some of the players. I understand some of it is the coaching. It's kind of a mix of the both. But it also comes down to play calling on the field. We saw it in the Oklahoma game. He waited until the fourth quarter to start putting spies out there when Mateer's been running on him the entire freaking game. Like, what the hell? you know? No, it's not an L take. It's not an L take. Did you watch the Oklahoma game, Ripstar? You would have seen. Like, he waited until the fourth quarter to put QB spies out there when Mateer's been running on us the entire game. And the first time he puts a QB spy out there, holy crap, it actually fucking works. Not gonna do that. Tell you what, if you donate to the GoFundMe in the description, I will do that. You donate to that right there, I'll do it. Do it again. right. Yeah, so Ripstar, have you been watching the game so far? Okay. Well, I think looking at how the first half went, I think we're going to be seeing I think Michigan definitely has this game in the bag. There's no reason why we can't win here. If we lose, I'm going to put it 110%. It's on Wink's head. I'm placing it on Wink because that means he didn't. That means our defense wasn't up to snuff to be able to stop Northwestern, which we know that it is. So there's no reason we shouldn't win. Now I will say they're showing a replay of that clothesline fumble on Marshall. I agree that should have been a flag. I don't know why they didn't pull flag. Well, I know I'm aware that Wink has stopped them multiple times. Wink needs to continue to stop them. But if we end up not winning out, it's gonna be on Wink. No, I do not. I can't smoke inside my apartment. No, actually, that's a cardboard roll from my carpet. I just keep forgetting to take it to the trash. See? It's cardboard roll. I actually can't. That's one thing I can't do. I will be right back, though.
From the field to
I didn't forget. I just had a couple things I had to take care of real quick around the house while we were at on halftime. Just waiting for the halftime show to end, really. But if we lose, this will be my reaction.
Holding offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty.
It seems to be the common opinion here.
Let's try that again.
Holding offense, number 64, 10-yard penalty.
It seems to be the common opinion here.
Yep, that will be my reaction right there. Not at all, I can't. If I were to do that, I would lose my license, and I can't afford to do that. You don't need milk money, Ripstar. You don't need milk.
From joystick dreams to Friday night lights, it's controllers and cleats under podcast mics with Lichemax driving deep like he's throwing a bomb, and Kinetik calling audible, staying calm in the storm. From the field to the sticks, yeah, we bring the heat. With Kinetik and Lichemax, never miss a beat. When the final whistle blows or the credits roll, we're signing off strong, that's our gamers take control. Catch us on the sideline, where legends chill, where the playbooks flip and the passion's real. If you heard the takes, then you know the drill. Till next time, fam, keep it clutch, keep it skill. From the field to the sticks, yeah, we bring the heat. With Kinetik and Lichemax, never miss a beat. When the headset's off and the lights go low, we'll be back next game, y'all already know. We out.